Hello, hello. I can hear you now.
Whoa,
How are you doing today?
I don't know why I'm still awake.
It was probably a mistake to still be awake.
Here's my problem.
Yes.
I passed out early.
Oh, so you've already taken like a nap and so you're not tired.
Yes.
Oh,
Fortunately, um, a brownie was involved.
well,
It was
that is pretty
delicious.
high on sugar.
Yes. Haha. It's funny.
I'll do that sometimes. Like I'll have some sort of sugary thing really late at night, and then I'll just be like, "Oh, I have a sugar high now, and I gotta wait for it to end." Because then once you go through the sugar crashing phase, it's like you feel like you're gonna die. So
Yes.
you are talking about sugar, right?
Anyway, what are you playing, man?
Well, wasn't quite sure on
All I
what.
see is your mascot.
Yes, yeah, that's
Who
gonna be the new
is
profile picture for the channel. What do you think?
it's cool. Why is
It's
that a
great.
glove or is that like
Yeah,
she's got multiple skin tones?
no, that's a glove.
Alright.
But how loud is this gonna be on the stream? I'm listening in. And the stream should be able to see the game now. Or can they? I don't know.
I don't know. It's
Let's
still a
find out.
very obscure, like,
Emmerdale?
yeah. You know what it looks like? Because it's so fucked up and blurred.
Hmm.
It looks like what you would see of like someone trying to hunt Bigfoot. And it's like the quality of the capture they got.
Oh no.
Yeah, I see your game. It's gonna be delayed, but yeah. Is this a bullet hell?
Correct.
Oh Christ! You
I
know,
do.
because I remember when I asked, "Hey, what are you gonna be streaming?" and then you listed off like two names. I'm just like, ah. It's just like, what?
Yeah, no, that was, we did play one of them last night. Yumihari Kawase.
Yeah, I see that. I think I can play my controller. I'll do
But
Yumi Harakwase, but if I can't, I might do Yumiko. I'm just like, huh?
Yeah, Yumicore's pretty good. It's a beat 'em up that takes place entirely in a hospital's dream sequence.
Fuck.
You play a girl who is gonna get discharged from the hospital, but every night she goes to sleep, she has a dream where she has to help, this dream lady calm the patients down in their sleep. And the dream lady is like, hey, let's work together to peacefully solve this and calm people down. But the main character is like, well, since this is a dream, I can do what I want, right? And she's like, yeah. So I'm gonna solve my problems with violence for once. And that's Yumicore.
Fun. You feel like beat 'em ups? I know. I told you about River City Girls.
Yeah.
That's a good one. It's in a very similar universe to another beat 'em up. I can't. Well, River City. Well, yeah.
River City what, sorry?
Well, it's in the same universe as what's it actually called? Hold on.
I think I might have to turn you up. Because I'm listening to the stream back while we talk.
Yeah, it is published by Art.
Whoa.
I forgot about that.
I hate this beetle. Its smug aura mocks me.
Oh yeah, that's funny. Yeah, no. River City Girls is a spin-off to the River City Ransom franchise.
Ah, yeah.
So
They're supposed to be the River City Girls with the girlfriends, right?
yeah, it's a sequel, and they're trying to like save their boyfriends who they thought they got kidnapped.
Uh-huh. Okay, you should be up better now.
Which I swear, I gotta remember who the voice actors are because I swear one sounds super fucking familiar.
Jacksepticeye was in that game, right?
Yeah, and he also played it.
Neat.
Jacksepticeye gets to be in a lot of things, and it's awesome.
I like it. It's cool.
Like I forgot the name of the actual developers, but like it's one of those like horror games that look like it's a VHS style tape.
Do you have any idea how little that narrows it down?
No, I know, but like most of them are the same developer. It's that group.
Oh, the brothers who do like the Akamanto?
No, that's Chills.
Oh, a Chillizard.
Yeah. There's another group. They do like Nun Massacre.
Ah, I don't think I've heard of them before.
Oh, yeah, I'd have to look it up. But he did. There's one called Murder House about a killer Easter bunny.
Huh.
Yeah, and Jack has a small cameo in it.
Nice.
He plays a janitor that probably gets killed off screen. And it's like they weren't even clever.
Right?
They weren't even clever with the name. They called him Janitor Jack. Like, oh, okay.
Okay, I mean that is kind of a clever name though. It's basic, but it's at least like a. It sounds pleasant to say. Is that phonetic?
Yes. What's that? What are the fucking girls' names?
I do not know. I bought the game for the soundtrack and never played it.
What? River City Girls?
Yes, I have it on Switch.
Oh, you have it on Switch.
Because Limited Run Games was doing a thing. And if you bought it, you got the soundtrack.
Uh-huh.
Alright, I hate this boss. This is probably my least favorite boss besides the final one, as far as playing goes. I'm just gonna bomb here. I think I'm just gonna press the X button.
Sicko's hurt. This Mills. Okay, so why does this girl sound familiar? What else were you in?
Okay, I'm being bullied.
She was in 7 Deadly Sins.
I have been successfully bullied. I do know River City Girls 2 got announced recently, didn't it?
Oh, that'd be dope.
And is it having... I'm not entirely sure, but it's having some sort of crossover. Wait a minute, why am I I didn't want to do that.
I have no idea.
You know what? Give me, don't give me original. I don't want to play original. Wide.
She was in Daemon X Machina.
I'll do red.
Genshin Impact. Oh!
You're really struggling there.
Yeah, I'm struggling on life.
I mean, that's true and real.
Oh god! Like, 1 second, I gotta get up! Ugh.
You have gotten up, apparently?
Dryer's actually drying.
Oh my god. I really am suffering here. This is an excessive... This is the second hardest difficulty, and this is too many bullets for stage 1. Quite a large amount of bullets. And for anybody wondering at home, I'm playing on keyboard and mouse. Oh my god. Also, I have a special thumbnail that I got a while ago for when I was doing bullet hells, but I didn't use it. So I guess if we pivot, there's no point in putting it on. But if we do another bullet hell stream or another bullet hell video, I can then finally use it, which would be pretty cool. Oh my god. Please stop. I just want to, and this is true, grill. I'm gonna be honest, I glanced. I was not looking. Okay. We've got it. We've got there, I'm pretty sure. Second phase is way easier. Yeah, second phase is way easier. Second phase is way easier. First phase, please don't. But for what we have currently, I can handle that one.
Congratulations! Let's see what you've won.
Is it 500 pounds for getting the catchphrase right? Well, you just said I won something, so don't keep me in suspense.
Fuck you.
Well, that's rude.
But,
However, perhaps.
Yeah, you trying to find other ways?
Other ways of what? Oh.
Yeah. I saw your World of Horror episode.
Speaking of which, the tomorrow special World of Horror episode, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
The one where I play with Plungerhead, of course.
Of course.
Spoiler alert. I don't know how to continue. I don't, like, both of the attack buttons, they do, that's unfortunate.
Is there no way?
There should be.
Well, are you doing it on keyboard or controller?
It is keyboard. It is a keyboard game.
I mean, there's got to be something in the configuration.
Well, there's 7 keys that do things. There's Z, X, C, and the arrow keys. Z, X, and C make the game over countdown go faster. Let's see how far I can get an Ultra. Are you prepared to battle sheer despair? Yes. I hate that. I don't think I've ever gotten past stage 1 on Maniac mode. For good reason.
I mean, yeah, you'd have to be an insane bastard.
Well, you gotta do it to get better at it. But yes, we can pivot for sure, if there's something you would like to do. Jesus Christ, save me. We can definitely pivot. I won't last this run, I will die shortly.
Oh.
Because this is not gonna go very well.
What do you mean pivot?
Pivot to a different game. Oh my god.
Oh, I mean, you can do whatever you want, man. I'm about to do a exotic quest in Destiny right now.
What is that?
What an exotic quest is? Or the name of it?
Both.
Both of them. It's Harbinger, and it's for an exotic hand cannon called the Hawk Moon.
I see.
Exotic is a rarity tier of items. It's like the best one.
Is
I
it
wouldn't say
orange,
best, it's more
perhaps?
unique. I'm sorry, what?
Is it orange, perhaps?
It's yellow.
Oh. Breaking the mold there.
Yeah, so commons, which you'll never ever see once you're at like high levels because you no longer get them.
Gotta be gray, right?
Commons are white.
Okay.
Uncommons green.
Yeah, makes sense.
No.
Rare's blue?
No, because oh yeah, no. Actually, hold up. Yes. Uncommon's green, so that's another one you're only going to see at like super low levels. Then there's blues, which are rares, which is definitely going to be you'll see a lot. But then, what you're mostly going to be wearing are legendary, which is purple.
Legendary is purple.
Yes.
Oh, I just walked into that. That was stupid.
And exotic is yellow.
So is it like, oh my god, I cannot believe I live there. Is it like, Borderlands in the sense that you mostly want to use, legendaries, but there are some really good, like, RNG you can get on, or sorry, not legendaries, but you know what I mean, exotics.
Exotics are like, they're higher rare drops, and they have like unique abilities for certain occasions. So you're not always going to be running an exotic. Your main armory setup is probably going to be purples.
So
I mean, to be fair, my main PvE weapon on my one class is an exotic, so
well, so in Borderlands, like in the Borderlands games, typically, like the two best items are your like legendaries and your pearlescence where applicable.
Yeah,
but
it's not like that.
There are some cases where you can get a purple, which would be a rare, that if you get good RNG on it, can like really help you out. Although I do know that, like, when you, at least in Borderlands, like, the second one, when you go up to, like, OP levels, you really want the OP level 10 pearlescence, but...
Yeah.
I don't really know if there's a point to that.
So how it works in Destiny, it's not like that at all. Weapons are random rolled, meaning they'll have, like, random perks.
Oh, you press 1 on the keyboard.
Interesting. But yeah, no, you get random perks, so like, you might get an auto rifle with, threat detector rampage or something like that. Those are just 2 perks. You might get the same auto rifle, and it has kill clip and zen moment and shit like that.
Alright.
So it's random rolls. Armor is random rolled too, so you'll get random stat rolls on armors. Which is actually really nice.
But what if you get bad RNG? Can you just, like, get completely screwed?
Yeah, that sucks, doesn't it? What you could do instead is, if, for example, hey, you got a piece of armor that's a higher light level than another piece of armor. So let's say, like, hey, you got a good drop on some gauntlets. I'm sorry, a bad drop on some gauntlets. But the bad piece of gear is a higher light level. You can infuse it so that way your current piece of armor will just take that other piece's light level. And the other piece gets dismantled.
I see.
Mm-hmm.
So you can basically, if you get a bad armor piece that is high level, you can give it perks. You can craft it, basically.
Yeah, you would just dismantle it into your current piece of armor and just level up your current piece's light level.
Minecraft enchanting be like.
I can't wait you to pull you into the rabbit hole that is Destiny 2. It's gonna be fun.
Pain. Okay. Alright. Fair and balanced. Let's go. I have used 2 continues so far, so that's 50 cents down the drain. Assuming this
Damn, you should have seen me and an old friend play House of the Dead when we were kids.
House of the Dead is like the Time Crisis thing, right?
Yeah, but with zombies.
But with zombies. Oh my god, okay. Yeah, I never really played a lot of arcade games, actually. Video game arcade games.
You say, fucking, I haven't played a lot of arcade games. Mentions Time Crisis.
Well, I owned Time Crisis
One of the
4
best
on the
ones.
PS3.
I remember playing Time Crisis 2 a lot. Like an actual fuck ton.
But, oops. When I went to... Alright, 75 cents, let's go. When I went to... Oh my god. When I went to arcades, I usually did physical games. Like, I really liked, what is it, Skee-Ball? This is PAL, by the way. The one where you roll the ball.
Yeah, I know Skee-Ball.
Yeah. I like that one. That's pretty much the only one that I played, come to think of it, like when I went to an arcade.
I always looked for the fucking games. Like, and I'd get my ass beat in fighters.
I'm just gonna bomb there. I don't like that. I don't like this area at all.
Dokily dokily.
You know, I was watching old Simpsons clips, and there's a clip where they go to Canada to get drugs,
Yeah.
and they take Flanders along with them. And they meet Canadian Flanders.
Oh, yeah.
And Canadian Flanders offers Flanders a puff on a reeferino because it is, quote, legal here.
Reeferino.
And Flanders says, they always told me Satan would be attractive.
Yep, I know that one.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one. I'm going to absolutely just die in a moment. This is not okay. Give me this power up. For points, of course. You know, one thing that I never understood about bullet hell games is that why after shooting the enemy and they lose a bunch of their, like, armor plating and structure on them, that they shoot more. You'd think that they would want to protect their armor plating, but instead...
It's more of a desperate all-out attack.
Doesn't seem very desperate when they're just filling the whole screen up with bullets every freaking second. $1 down the drain. This is a disaster.
Current objective, survive. That is my current objective right now.
That's my current objective as well. Oh my god. I just walked into that. That's true. $1.25 down the drain. These games would be expensive to play if you did it. If you played a cave game in an arcade.
Yeah, too bad arcades practically don't exist anymore.
I haven't seen one in a while, but I mean, they kind of exist at movie theaters, right?
Some. Which makes me sad because there was a place, and I don't know if it was a branch, because apparently, I guess, like, other... I mean, I would assume it's a branch if other places had them, but, like, I don't know if that was just a common name people called it. But there was an arcade called Time Out. And it was dope.
Is that like a New York bodega thing?
I don't know. But I do... And I was super happy playing that. There was in a mall near me.
Hurt box too small.
It was dope. Jesus, I looked over at the screen. It is just purple. Well, not anymore.
Jesus Christ. Because I remember I encountered something on... Oh, I didn't realize the game was going. That's a problem. I encountered on Twitter a Twitter account called Bodega Cats, and people were like, bodegas are awful, I hate bodegas. And then I had to ask you what a bodega was. Why are people passionate about bodegas? Do you know?
I don't know what one is.
But it's a New York thing. You told me it was
Is
like
it?
a grocery store.
Hold on. Yeah,
I mean,
fine.
all of my bodega knowledge comes from
What
the bodega.
is a bodega?
Comes from the Bodega Cats Twitter account and you.
A small grocery store, especially in Spanish-speaking neighborhood.
So why do people hate bodegas?
I don't fucking know. We're New Yorkers. We fucking hate everything. Well,
Is
I
it
don't.
because it has cats?
I mean, actually, by definition, I think mostly New Yorker is a person from New York City, and I've never been, nor do I live there.
Ah. It's weird
So-
to think that New York is actually a state, and that there's more
Yeah.
outside of New York City.
Yeah, I live in Western New York, right next to Lake Ontario, so I'm pretty close to Canada.
I was about to say, so you're palling around with Plunger Head.
Yeah. Well, it actually depends, because I think Plunger is more west side of Canada. I don't remember.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm closer to Plunger than I am to you guys.
And I'm closer to hell than I am to being alive. But when I put a quarter in the machine, I rise.
Speaking of southern states, one of my favorite posts, it was like, I think it was TikTok, was someone complaining, like a European complaining on how like ridiculous the size of of the United States is in general.
Mm-hmm.
And someone, it was a stitched post, so someone like added onto it and said, no, they're not fucking kidding. Look at the size of Texas. And they took Texas and laid it over Europe. Texas covers over multiple countries.
I mean, you know Alaska, right?
Yeah, Alaska's way bigger.
Alaska
most of
is
it's
always represented as this tiny thing on the map, like in the little corner.
Oh, it is ginormous.
If you put Alaska in the middle of the United States, Alaska would stretch from coast to coast. That's how big Alaska is.
And what's even more interesting? I think it's like the majority of Alaska is uncharted.
Oh, come on.
Yeah.
Really?
Yes. Did you not know that?
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
Also, I'm out of bombs, so I'm very scared.
Most of Alaska is uncharted
Bomb.
grounds because it's too dangerous to actually chart them. And when people go camping, there's stories of, people, unfortunately disappearing. And someone makes a comment. And it's not just Alaska. A lot of national parks are so fucking massive that stories of people going missing in those remote areas are very common, which is scary, which is why a lot of people believe in like skinwalkers and stuff like that.
I saw so many things on British TV that talk about Skinwalker Ranch. I feel like I'm gonna, I feel like I just, and it's the same narrator too that all the British TV shows have.
Listen,
So you hear the
I
same
haven't
man
seen
talk about Skinwalker.
I haven't seen proof myself of monsters, but I honestly wouldn't put past like our world we live in, because maybe evolution just had a fucking field day and secretly made monsters. It's like is Bigfoot real? I don't think it's a matter of if he currently is. It's more of he was real. Just we never had a chance to actually catch him. Because if people still think Bigfoot is real right now, that means he is older than like dirt at this point. Because if it did exist, What?
I want to read chat, but I also don't want to die. There are two very... Okay, hold on. Arcades still exist here in Japan, but then most have crane rhythm games, racing games. In fact, Place in Osaka
Oh, yeah.
only hires cute girls in maid outfits to cheer as you play. I have read the comment, and now I will go back to dodging bullets.
Thank you, Sylvian. You now have unlocked a new fetish of mine.
Arcades with rhythm games?
No, cute maid girls cheering me on.
Ah.
Now, what am I doing that they're cheering me on for? That's for a later time.
Well, presumably it would be Destiny, correct?
Of course. Yo, speaking of maids, I think I posted a link.
Panic Bomb.
Yes. Yes. It was, a band I showed you on Spotify called,
Yeah.
Band Maid.
Oh, no, I didn't see Band Maid. I thought you were talking about, what is it?
Well, there's Baby Metal.
Yeah, Baby Metal, that's what I was about to say.
Which I am a fan of.
Yeah, Baby Metal's great.
But what I was talking about is a band called Band Maid, and as it sounds, is a entire band. It's a rock band of Japanese women. They sound awesome, and their aesthetic is they wear maid outfits while they play.
Nice.
And along with that, they call their audience members masters and princesses. Yes.
I'm threading so many needles right now. I just want you to know that.
No, I know. I see it. And yeah, I know for a fact that arcades are still a huge thing in Japan, but they're not a huge thing in America anymore. Like, I'm sure there's some places. I know there's actually technically one near me. It's a bar and arcade.
Oh, that's probably... The screens are probably sticky.
And no, I'm not talking about what the fuck's that place called? Dave & Buster's. I'm not counting that because technically, yes, that is a bar, restaurant, and arcade, but that's a chain. And I know,
$2.
like, hey, $2. I don't know. Just I don't like Dave & Buster's.
Who is Dave and what is he busting?
It's the name of the restaurant.
I see.
It's a restaurant, bar, and arcade, but I'm not a huge fan of them. There's another place near me called Swill. I think it's Swill Burger. That's a better place. It's a bar. It does have food. Does serve food, but it's mostly a bar and arcade.
I'm so scared right now.
Yeah.
But
it looks like you're having fun.
I'm out of bombs. I'm gonna die. So I heard about Baby Metal from Rob Zombie.
Uh-huh.
Because
I know what post you're talking about.
I remember the drama because Rob Zombie was doing a performance with Baby Metal, $2.25. He was doing a performance with Baby Metal, and people were complaining, and he was like, Baby Metal rocks harder than you do.
Yeah, no, it's like Baby Metal's more metal than you. Shut the fuck up.
Legendary.
I'm like, yeah, let's go Rob Zombie.
Iconic.
I love Rob Zombie. I love his music. Not a huge fan of... Well, okay. House of a Thousand Corpses is bizarre. But I haven't really seen much of his other movies other than, like, his own Halloween adaptation.
Wait, he was in movies?
Yeah, he made movies.
I had no idea.
Yeah, his more famous ones are House of a Thousand Corpses, Devil's Rejects, which is actually a sequel to that. And there's a third one. You're probably just gonna...
Perish.
No.
Character screams in agony. Oh no. $2.50. The thing about this game that I've never been able to get through is in order to fight the final boss, you have to get a 1 credit clear, which is something I've never been able to do. And I mean, I don't even know how I'm gonna get, like, this is a nightmare. I haven't even gotten to phase 2 yet, and I've already died like 5 times. Oh, I hate this.
Yeah, it looks like you're having fun.
Fun is a word that exists in the English alphabet and dictionary.
I was gonna say, while I'm up, I could just be editing a video right now.
That's true.
But, no, let's just fucking grind more pinnacles in this game.
I was working on my Grey Knights earlier.
Yeah, I heard you talking about them. How dare you give GW money right now?
It's true.
just kidding.
I gave Games Workshop money.
Yeah.
Listen, they accidentally printed me a 25-pound voucher instead of a 5-pound voucher, because they have a system where if you spend like 50 pounds on their website, you get a 5-pound voucher, right?
Yeah.
I bought like a couple of strike squads for like 60 pounds, and they gave me a 25-pound voucher. And the new Grey Knights Codex came out, so that's 30 pounds a book. So I just got the new Codex for 5 pounds. And it was really funny, because they sent me an email saying, sorry, we accidentally allocated too many vouchers to your account. Please don't use them, we'll correct it on Monday. And I was like, and so that's how I got
Please don't use it. Fuck you.
And so that's how I got a book for 5 pounds.
Yep. Be careful. They might randomly say, "Ha ha, now you owe us money."
No.
Which
I
they
bought
wouldn't,
I
but...
bought it like 2 months
Wait,
ago.
GW money hungry? Pfft, that's not
Nah.
them.
Joey, come on. Don't say something silly.
Yeah.
Games Workshop has never wanted money in their lives. So, let's see. Stream's been going for 40 minutes. I managed to beat the game once with, if each continue is 25 cents, and I got like to $2.75, then, you know, that's a disaster.
Alright, gear level is 1328.
Also, for anybody wondering at home, this is version... You know what? I'm going to change the thumbnail. Since we're not pivoting, since we're just talking, and we're not pivoting to a different game, I'm going to use the bullet hell thumbnail.
Well, what were you planning on?
I was just going to play bullet hells until you said you wanted to play something.
Oh, I didn't know if... Like, that's what I was asking, because it's like, did you plan on me playing something with you, or did you want me as, like...
I planned on absolutely nothing.
I was gonna say, like, I don't know what we would play.
How do I change the thumbnail on a live stream? I do not know.
I don't know. I don't...
Oh, I want to use the... Oh, here we go, here we go. I want to use the bullet hell thumbnail that I got. I got it like 6 months ago and I haven't used it yet, so I feel bad.
Technically, I need to do 100k. Really want to.
There we go, let's go. Okay, back to the grind. Back to this grind.
Well, now I'm curious. What the hell would you play? Want to play?
Well, what is there to play?
Exactly. I don't know.
Also, I love how I alt-tabbed during the character's death screen, so it was just a still image of the character dying for like 15 seconds.
Yeah, it's fine. They're fine. It'll be fine.
Well, I didn't get a 1 credit clear, so no, it's not fine.
It's fine.
I don't even know how.
Death is inevitable.
Death is inevitable. Thank you for tuning into the stream.
Death is inevitable. There's no afterlife. We just end up fading into the warp.
Well, that is an afterlife. The warp is probably the worst hell Save replay. No thanks, I already did that.
Well, it depends on what you're into, I guess.
No, the warp is just like the worst afterlife in general, even if you are like a chaos scumbag.
Wow. Why do you gotta talk down to yourself like that?
It's true, I play Emperor's Children.
Fucking sound bastards.
So you were grinding for a pistol, correct?
A hand cannon.
A hand cannon. I'm sorry.
Uh,
I can't believe I would make such a silly mistake.
I know. Well, it's not a grind, it's a guaranteed drop. It was just like powerful gear.
I was watching a Borderlands speedrun the other day.
Gross.
I just stood there and died. That's embarrassing.
I haven't played Borderlands in forever.
It's fun.
Yeah, no, I do. I do agree. It is fun. I have Borderlands 2 on here. It's fun.
True. It is indeed fun. Sorry, my heart skipped a beat there, and then I just flew into projectiles. That's
Like, let me
we're
check.
about to be on our first quarter.
Wait,
in
what's
stage
in my
one.
fucking cart? I did not put anything in my cart. Hold up.
Well, obviously you put Monster Hunter Rise in there. Oh my god. Okay, that's, I mean, honestly, this should just be like a restart from the beginning, because that's 25 cents down the drain already.
Yeah, okay, so I have Borderlands 2 with all the main
That is a
DLC,
restart.
which is only, no, I can't say there's only one good DLC. They're all good, honestly.
Oh,
But,
yeah, Borderlands 2 DLC,
well,
great.
to be fair, Captain Scarlet's is a little bit eh.
I like Captain Scarlet's, that's fun. You get to be a pirate. And also you get the Sandhawk, or the submachine gun that you
Listen,
can use to cheese bosses.
Nothing will beat Tiny Tina's Assault on Dragon.
I thought you were gonna say nothing will beat the Torg DLC.
No.
The Torg DLC is really fun.
Oh,
I think Tiny Tina's Assault on Dragon's Keep is probably my least played of all the DLC.
It's the best one! What do you mean?
I was all about that Unkempt Herald grind.
You disgusting bastard. I don't know, man. It's so good, it's getting its own game.
What do you mean?
There's another Borderlands game coming out.
Oh.
It's all about Tiny Tina and her D&D game.
2 lives remain.
Did you not? I swear I
No.
posted that.
I had no idea.
Man. Oh man, this. Let me tell you.
Well, okay, I guess that makes more sense now, because I did see a thumbnail and a title for a video saying Tiny Tina's blah 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 has to be great.
Tiny Tina's Wonderland
Ah.
official gameplay trailer.
So is it like a? Is this pre-sequel
it's a standalone.
situation?
I don't know. It's definitely during. I'm assuming it's after 3.
Well, by pre-sequel situation, I mean like a smaller, less ambitious game, or is this like Borderlands 4? Like what is this?
I don't. All I know is it's a standalone game, so it's not DLC. So I'm not sure. All I know is like the gameplay was revealed,
I see.
and in fact, I will
Oh, no.
personally send you this.
I was literally like 0.5 seconds away from killing the boss, but I just had to let him tag me at the last second. 1. Actually, there are no lives remaining. I gotta put in a quarter if I want to keep playing after this. So not the hardest level yet, although this is still a bad level. Not the hardest level. Immediately dies.
It does look like there are new characters, so I would like to definitely see what new heroes are going to be in this game.
So I mean, I guess the thing that I'm like The pre-sequel was good, but it's not something that I would want to play, like, multiple times, right? Like, it's something that I played once, and I was done with it. So I guess I'm just trying to think, like, is this new... I didn't even see a bullet there. Is this new Borderlands game... Is that supposed to be... I have no idea how I lived there. Is that supposed to be, like, Borderlands 4? Or is that, like, a smaller scale game that's less ambitious?
I have no idea, man.
Just supposed to be fun.
I have no idea.
Although, I'll be honest, I didn't really like Borderlands 3, so...
Yeah, 3 was disappointing. The gameplay was alright. Like, it was Borderlands, you know, whatever. I liked the characters, but the story was very bad.
I mean, I'd even say the quests weren't that good either, and the bosses weren't that good. I think it was a general step down from... I would honestly say it was a step down from Borderlands 1 to some extent.
I wouldn't go that far. Like, it's better than 1, but it's not better than 2. Like, Borderlands 2, to beat that was a very tall order to begin with. And I think one of the biggest crimes they ever did is they made Tiny Tina a side character in 3. Like, how dare you?
Tiny Tina would make a good playable character, it's true.
Yeah. But now she gets her own game, because I think like the voted best DLC of Borderlands 2 was Tiny Tina's Assault. Because everyone's a fucking nerd to play the game to begin with. So you're either going to get people who've played D&D, and it's like, hey, we have our own version of D&D. It's called Bunkers and Badasses. And now, all of a sudden, it's like, hey, here's an entire game of it.
50 cents. 50 cents at stage 2 clear, I'm pretty happy about that. I think that's a definite improvement over last time. To be honest, I don't really remember much about the Tiny Tina DLC. Like, I remember killing the Handsome Sorcerer, and I thought the Handsome Dragon was funny. And, oh yeah, Butt Stallion was an actual thing.
I don't remember much of it. Literally describes the final boss.
But I don't, like... I remember, to be honest, the pirate DLC is probably the one that I remember the most. And I really did like doing those dungeon runs where you could, like, clip into the... It wasn't a vault, right?
Listen, all I'm saying is maybe you should get it, because that will be the best birthday present for me if we did a Let's Play of it. You want to know why?
A Let's Play of what? The new game?
Of the new one. Do you want to know why?
Why?
It'd be a great birthday present. Because it comes out the same month as my birthday.
When does it come out?
March 25th. It's coming up. 2022, around the corner. I'm going to be 30 years old, Webb.
You are still younger than most of the people I talk to.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying. In general.
And I'm saying in general, this is my least favorite level in any bullet hell I've ever played. I hate this level so much.
Hi, I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my least favorite level. All the Citadel.
Not wrong. It is indeed my least favorite level on the Citadel. It's my least favorite level anywhere, to be honest with you, but I don't even want to think about what this would be like on the hardest difficulty. This is technically the second hardest difficulty. This is Maniac mode. Alright, I'm pretty sure that's $1 down the drain.
What's even better about Borderlands in general is there is a lot of voice actors in it that I know from other things, and it just makes me love it even more. Like, You know Ellie, right?
Yes.
The whole lot of woman she is. Her voice actor. She plays a character in an anime.
I'm
She
assuming
plays
the
the-
English dub.
Yes. She plays Panny from Panty and Stocking.
Wait, really?
Yup.
Huh.
That's the same voice actress. I'm pretty sure Stocking's voice actress is in the game too. She does little bits. I swear to God, she voices an AI weapon in that game.
Well, I know that the Japanese voice actress, she voices a lot of characters that I like Killua, and I guess now Foo Fighters. But I
Nice.
didn't know about the English dub.
An English dub for the English voice actress for Urza Scarlet from Fairy Tail.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? She was in Panty and Stocking as well. She was Scanty. She was one of the Devil Sisters. And she's
I
in
watched
Borderlands.
the show.
And she was in Borderlands. She's Tannis.
Wait, no, I just walked into a bullet and died there because of that revelation. She's Tannis?
Yep.
Scanty is Tannis.
Yep.
Huh.
I'm to be fair, I'm more surprised that Scanty was Urza. But I heard the voices and I'm like, wait, this is making too much sense for me. It's like, why do you voice all these characters I fucking love? I hate you.
I actually need to, hold on, I also need to change the description, because I just realized.
Yeah. Description
have-
should be two idiots talk about Borderlands.
I mean, that is true.
Welcome to the first episode of -2 Reason.
No. No, this is not as advertised. But let's see. I have the artist for the new channel icon in the description, but I don't have Vyra in there. So thumbnail artist, Viragami, save. Thank you very much.
I'm just mad they did the that. Yeah, it's Borderlands 3 was just disappointing. They also did the voice actor for Claptrap Dirty.
Yeah, I was actually gonna say that Borderlands is also one of the rare cases of a game where the actual voice actors that they just pulled in from the studio were actually really good. Like, Claptrap was like their financial advisor, right? For Gearbox.
Something like that.
He was just some random dude. But they pulled him in as the voice actor for Claptrap, and he's, like, really good. And yeah, the Claptrap in Borderlands 3 is not... Okay, that's a damn shame. The Claptrap in Borderlands 3 is not nearly as good, just because you're so used to hearing the other voice. But I suppose that is... recency bias? Question mark.
I'm still upset knowing that Moxie is a mom.
Why?
Because of... I just...
She's the mom
Didn't
of
know.
Scooter and Ellie, right?
Yeah. I'm just like... Oh.
no.
Everybody gangsta until the guns start walking. I forgot that was a thing in 3.
Everybody's gangster until the giant locust fills the screen up with bullets.
Yeah.
And sorry, that was a grasshopper.
I
my
mean-
mistake.
I mean, if it goes on sale for like dirt cheap, I'll probably get Borderlands 3 again. But
Again?
well, because I got it on PS4.
Ah.
I got it when it came out because I was a huge fan, and I'm like, there's no way this game could do bad.
But then you were quickly reminded that this is Gearbox.
Yeah. Well, Gearbox isn't necessarily bad.
We are talking about the company that stole money from one of their other games so that they could put more money into Borderlands 2.
Listen, And you know what? It
What?
did very well.
Was it worth it? Yes. But at
Yes.
the same time, it would kind of suck to be the guys behind Aliens Colonial Marines.
To be fair, at
And
least
hello,
they're not.
Nubia. No, it's not Toho. It's Cave. It's the Insect Princess.
At least
Mushihime-sama.
at least Gearbox isn't Konami, who decided, yeah, we're just gonna stop doing video games.
Well, apparently they are doing video games now.
Yeah, pachinko games.
No, I mean like they're gonna make PT, aren't they? I remember reading
No.
about that.
What? No.
Yeah, apparently Sony stepped in and they're gonna be doing something with.
Yeah, Sony, not Konami.
Well, no, Sony stepped in to talk to Konami, and now they're gonna be doing something with Kojima Productions again. Oh, I just ran into the enemy.
They're probably gonna see if they can get the license, but I really doubt Konami's gonna lift a finger and do anything.
Well, I'd probably have to reread it.
Because Konami owns the license.
I mean, I don't like Konami either, but I'm just waiting to die here. I don't even know how many quarters we're on anymore. I'm just playing. I'm just gaming. Oh my god, I didn't kill the enemy in time. But no, I remember reading something about how there was, like, some sort of Sony intervention where basically they acted as, like, an intermediary or whatever to get Kojima Productions and Konami to sort of finish some of the games.
Yeah, well, we don't know.
Okay, that's embarrassing. I shouldn't even be at this boss if I can't dodge its basic attack. At least for Phase 1. I think Phase 2 is better. Yeah, Phase 2 is better. I wish I was playing as Marissa, so I could just, you know, kill them. But I am not.
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
Aww. One more death right before the end.
Oh, man. Did I tell you I got Ghost Runner for free?
You got what for free?
Ghost Runner?
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it was like free games on Prime, like Amazon Prime, and it linked me to GOG.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, they gave me the code for free.
Ghost Runner's the new game, right?
Yeah, it's first person, I guess, obstacle course. I don't know what you would call those kind of games.
I don't know.
Yeah, let me check Ghost Runner. Adventure platform shooter is what it says. But I'm sure you've seen the trailers. It's a cyberpunk world.
I've seen the
Playing
speed
as
run, and I
yeah.
didn't understand what was happening because it's all very fast paced.
Yeah, that's the whole point. But it looks dope. And I have it. Also, I kind of want to play these games because GOG gave me 2 free games when I bought a bunch. Right? I'm going to tell you some old games they gave me.
Oh boy. What games did they give you?
Elder Scrolls Arena.
Okay.
Elder Scrolls Chapter 2 Daggerfall.
They gave you Daggerfall and Arena?
Yep, for free.
Huh. Is this just gonna plug and play? This should plug and play. Oh no.
Totally watch the trailer, I say.
Alright, Emmerdale Borders it is. Oh, that's just incredibly cursed. Hold on. We should be able to just fit it to the screen. There we go. That looks good. And now I turn the game down because it is so unbearably loud. For the purposes of commentary, of course. Well, actually, it's not that loud on the stream. Joey, how are you? That's not a very helpful audio test.
What do you fucking want from me?
That. Exactly that.
How dare you?
Alright, it's bonus time. Let's go.
Fuck! I'm about tired, I swear.
Also, I just realized my phone is at 2% because I've been letting it watch the stream the entire time so that I could use it for audio checks.
You insane bastard.
Now it's Toho. Now it is the damn Toho, noob. Yeah, I hope you're happy. Because I am. Oh, I probably need to turn the sound effects down.
Games for me. Games you might like. Vampire the Masquerade. Bloodlines.
That's the game, right? Not the visual novel?
I didn't know there was a visual novel.
Yeah, I got them on Humble Bundle recently, because I forgot to unsubscribe.
I know it's a tabletop.
Well, there's a few visual novels. I will melt Cerno.
Pathfinder.
Oh,
Gross.
Pathfinder? Which one?
Kingmaker is on sale.
Kingmaker is pretty good. I haven't beat it yet, but...
2-bit Pathfinders. Dude. I'm just kidding. That's all the Pathfinder tabletop fans out there. Fuck you. Pathfinder sucks.
I'd like to publicly apologize, not for my co-host statements, but because I died on Cerno.
No, but I hate Pathfinder.
You hate Pathfinder?
Yeah, I hate the tabletop.
What's wrong with it?
It's ass. Like, I don't know how to... You won't know what I'm talking about because you've never played a tabletop.
I mean, I have. I've played both D&D and Pathfinder. I liked Pathfinder because the DM let the party be whatever we wanted to be, and he wrote it into the story to balance it.
Yeah, but any... Look,
I know that anyone can do that.
Any system.
I know that, but our DM, I had an insane dungeon master for D&D, and I don't think that he would take objection to that statement, considering the things that he put us through. And then I had a laid-back DM for Pathfinder, and he was basically like, yeah, do whatever the heck you want in character creation-wise. I'll balance it out for you so we can all have fun.
Yeah, I feel like that is a really crappy interpretation of, like, which one's better. Just because you had a better
I wouldn't
DM
say
in
better
one thing.
DM. Because I am friends with the DM who put me through the ringer. Alright? I was playing a kobold and he had me eaten alive by zombies. He described it in detail.
Alright, I'm gonna need you to stop talking for a minute.
No.
I found a Call of Cthulhu game from 1992.
Oh god.
It is a point-and-click adventure game.
Oh no. Oh
Oh no. I was not expecting this.
no. I still need to play Limbo of the Lost at some point, but I really don't want to. Because I'm fairly certain the copy that I bought is a virus.
scan it then.
No, because it's a disc. It's a CD. I'm not putting that in my computer.
How do you know it's a virus then?
Because it is a DRM-free, non-copyright infringing recreation.
Oh, who cares? It'll be fine.
Yeah, Bitdefender will handle it, sure.
It's Windows Defender. You got this.
Okay, that's 1 credit down. No, it's, I have Bitdefender, because I don't trust Windows.
What?
Yes. It was on sale.
Windows Defender is just as good.
I mean, you're probably right.
I don't trust Windows. That is a really... Okay, like, not to be mean, but that's a really crappy excuse, because if you don't trust Windows for Defender, you're probably not going to trust Windows as an operating system in general then. Therefore, why do you have a PC?
I mean, you're not wrong, but then again, I installed a program on my computer that forcefully disables Cortana.
I mean, you don't need to forcibly disable it, you just turn it off.
No, because it doesn't turn off.
Oh, well, I've disabled mine.
Yeah, but it's still on, though. It just means that you can't use it for functionality.
Okay. Who cares if it's on? It doesn't do anything.
I mean, it kind of does.
Unless you activate it.
No. You really need to
No.
read the terms of agreements into the software that you activate on your computer.
That's a load of crap.
I'm being bullied by a Dullahan.
But if it doesn't show up on, like, your processes on Task Manager, that means it's not running. Because that shows literally everything, including background apps.
I'm doing what every Ho-Ho player does at one point, is just spams Master Spark as Marissa, and it all works out.
Be obscure in the anime community.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you over the Master Spark. I actually like playing Sane more because of her homing shots, but Marissa is the strongest character, statistically, I think. Because she's supposed to be the best for beginners. And no, I'm not playing on easy mode. I think I'm playing on normal, which is basically easy mode, you know. Actually, next time I die, I'm gonna take this opportunity to lower the sound effects settings. There we go.
I need to tell you something.
Okay.
Other than continuously make fun of you for your software choices. So me and Plunger were playing Call of Cthulhu, right? And
oh yes, COC. I'm aware.
yeah. So I don't know how to describe how terrible they fucked up the key commands.
Oh, you mean like the key bindings?
Yeah. So I'm walking forward, and like you're gonna see it in the first episode, and I'm just like, "What is happening?" I couldn't back up for some reason. And every time I would attempt to back up, something else would happen, and I finally figured it out. I pull up key bindings. Web.
Yes. I'm Web.
You know how most games are WASD?
Yes.
For some reason, Call of Cthulhu was WAXD.
XD.
Yes, forward was W and backward was X, because to interact with things was S.
Huh. I'm pretty sure it was a console game, right? Like an Xbox game? So did you try playing it with a controller?
I didn't want to.
I mean, that's fair. I was too lazy to grab my Xbox 360 controller before the stream started, so I'm playing a bullet hell on keyboard and mouse. And by keyboard and mouse, I mean keyboard.
But, yeah. That was fun. So I had to take a minute to change the key bindings.
Let me know when you get to the boat sequence.
Boat sequence?
Yeah.
In dark corners of the earth? Do you know something I don't?
Yeah. I know that game.
Oh.
If it's the one that I'm thinking of, anyways. The Call of Cthulhu... The one with the fish man on the cover, right?
Yeah. Dark
Yeah.
Corners of the Earth. Where
Yeah,
you're in
yeah,
Innsmouth.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one.
Oh, God.
So here's the thing.
The Order of Dagon.
Here's the thing, Joey. That game is...
Terrible.
Well...
To be fair, me and Plunger are thoroughly creeped out from it, so it's doing its job.
Okay, yeah, so here's how it works, right? I'm gonna ruin it for you, because I don't like fun.
You play this crap, of course you don't like fun.
The game was essentially... It feels like it was designed by, like, 8 different lead designers. And so the part of the game you're playing right now is absolutely incredible. And, like, a cult... Like, it has a cult following. Like, that part of the game's so good. But then you're gonna get to the boat segment, and then you're gonna realize... You're gonna realize... everything.
Is that chapter 3 or 4?
Oh, I don't remember. It's been a while.
Because we're picking up ammo, and we're like, did we miss a gun or something? And I looked it up, and it's like, no, it's just in chapter 3. The first couple chapters, you're just attempting to survive. That's all it is.
Yeah.
So it's like,
But
alright,
no, like,
cool.
that game is really cool, because, like, there are some parts of it that no games do better. Like, when it comes to, like, Cthulhu horror. But then there are other parts of the game that are just like, oh, yeah, I wish that wasn't in the game.
Well, I think we're convinced that the main character, Jack, has the world stand.
So, speaking of the world...
Yeah. I think it's just pure coincidence, but it's like, shit, I need to heal. And I forgot when you heal, you stop.
Yeah, you have to actually manually bandage yourself.
You actually manually bandage yourself. And I think I did it in the middle of, like, a chase scene. Where I was hiding.
Yeah.
And no one appeared, so I'm like, did we stop time? Like, what happened?
What's his name? Jack?
Jack, yeah.
Outside
Jack
of
Walters.
Jack's world.
Yeah. Oh.
That does need to be, like, probably the first guest episode we do on -2 Reason, is we get Plunger Head, and then we just argue about JoJo's for 2 hours.
No.
It would be really good.
Yeah, it would, but it's gonna fucking drive me insane how he does it like 5. Part 5 is... I'm not saying Part 5 is my favorite or the best one, but it's good.
Oh yeah, I think all the parts are good.
In my opinion, there's only one bad one.
Phantom Blood?
Yeah, because it's so slow.
Yeah.
Like, it's good in its own merit, but, like, as an introduction to JoJo, is not the best.
Well, it's probably the least bizarre part of JoJo's.
Which is saying something, because some weird shit happens in that one. Cross split attack.
You fell for it, fool! I thought the fight was over. Ran into the boss, okay.
No one has ever deflected Emerald Splash.
No one can deflect the might of the Emerald Splash.
I hate that trope so much. Because it's like, hey, I'm all powerful and no one has ever beaten my attacks. All of a sudden, the main character's like, fuck you. And then every character after that has been able to do it.
Well, if you think about it, Kakyoin probably never really encountered that many stand users.
That's
So,
fair.
From
I
his
just find it funny.
perspective, nobody has.
Yeah, I just find it fun. I just love that trope. It's like, no one ever dodges my attacks. All of a sudden, I meet you, and now everyone can do it. This is bullshit.
It is indeed. No bonus. This is probably... I don't like that fight. I don't like this... I don't think she's a Dullahan, but I call her that because her head detaches from her body.
That would, I believe, be a Dullahan, yeah.
Yeah, but it's probably some kind of yokai. Admittedly, my lore on double-dealing character is not that extensive. But the music's really good.
I'm just saying, man, we gotta make our game a thing, man. We gotta hire some developers to make Ghost Hunter Yakuza.
It would be pretty kick-ass, yeah.
Yeah. Guest star Haru.
I mean, honestly, we should just pitch it to Chilla's art.
It would be dope. Well, I feel like it would be more... Well, it depends on what kind of game you want. Like, do you want Ghost Hunter Yakuza to be like the Yakuza series, so over the top and crazy, but beating the fuck out of monsters? Or do you want a horror game? I kind of want to see the Dragon of Dojima beating the fuck out of some yokai.
Oh yeah, if you'll look on the stream very briefly, Joey, I'm currently fighting Elon Musk.
I'm sorry?
He's a cat girl, IRL.
Hate you. It's 2 in the morning. Ugh.
Wait, is it 2 in the morning?
Yeah.
Huh.
For me.
The stream's been going on for 1 hour and 18 minutes. Well, I got about 40 minutes to go, but you are allowed to leave whenever you want.
Well, the reason I'm up is because my fucking dryer is being shitty like it always is and keeps fucking stopping halfway through. Because it's like, okay. So I live in an apartment and we do have our own washer and dryer, which is probably why our fucking rent is so goddamn expensive for this shitty place. So I think it's both the washer and dryer just suck. I think what happens is when the washer is done, it spin cycles to drain out most of the water.
Yeah.
I don't think it drains enough, no matter how many times I do it. And the dryer just freaks out because the dryer does have a drainage port for it to get rid of any excess water. Well, I think what's happening is it's heating it up too much, so it's steaming the whole thing, so it has to shut off.
Ah.
And I keep freaking cleaning up the water, and it keeps saying, oh, you need to clean it. It's like, fuck you, just dry my goddamn clothes, you son of a bitch. Because if I fucking wake up right an hour before I gotta go to work, and I have no clothes, I'm gonna be mad.
That's understandable. Have you talked to your landlord about it?
They fucking can't do shit.
I mean, it's his responsibility if something's broken.
It is, but they don't listen.
Well, yes, because they don't want to spend money fixing it.
Yeah, I know. We still have fucking... I mean, it's not as bad as it sounds. We still have a mouse problem.
You have a mouse problem? There's a mouse in the house?
There's a nest probably in the walls somewhere.
Huh.
And the best they've done is set up traps that it clearly hasn't been working, so we keep getting pissy. And it's like, you guys gotta fucking do something.
But
guess
that
what they call
requires money.
Yeah.
But what's wrong with mouse? What do the mice do?
Eat our fucking food. We caught them like twice get into the bread, so we've had to start storing our bread in the microwave.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I know.
I wasn't expecting store bread in the microwave to be a sentence that I would hear on any night, let alone tonight.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I died on Cerno.
How could you?
Listen, this isn't September anymore. She's not the strongest. I'm not supposed to die. How did I go from, like, actually schmoving in Mushihime-sama to, like, dying on Cerno and Toho? It's disgraceful.
No, I have no scale of difficulty because I don't play bullet hells.
Excuse me, that's bullet hex to you. This is a Christian stream.
Fuck you.
I turned the sound effects down to 10%, and they're still louder than the music, which is at 20%.
Huh.
I don't understand how that works.
No idea, man. Oh, it's a similar. Oh, same developer for Call of Cthulhu. For their 2018 version.
Oh,
It's just called Call of Cthulhu.
Oh, that one's a nightmare.
Yeah, is it bad?
So they did one of probably the stupidest things I've ever seen in a role-playing game before.
Mm-hmm.
So at the start of the game, you have all of your skill points, right?
Okay.
And you assign those skill points to different stats, like, you know, like lock-picking, investigation, occult, all those things, like strength as well. And so you can't respec, right? Like that's your set for the run.
That's your build.
That's your build for the run. But here's the thing. Every skill check in the game is A, locked to your playthrough, but also a percentage chance. And there are no 100% chances.
Okay.
So that means that you can do a strength build and fail every strength check in the game, and then not be able to get, like, an ending, because the RNG screwed you, and then you have to start over from the beginning.
Are there quick saves?
No, it's locked in. It's built in, so if you fail the strength check, I don't think you can reload a save.
Ooh.
So, admittedly, when I heard
unless you save instances.
I suppose you could do that, yeah, but...
Which, because it's on PC, you could easily do. Which, to the game, is cheating, but to be fair, fuck you.
Like, I remember I was watching a review of somebody playing it, and they did a strength check as a strength character, and the strength check failed, so they couldn't progress. And then they did a lockpicking check, which they didn't have any lockpicking skill. And the character succeeded in the lockpicking check.
Yeah.
And the thing that makes it kind of annoying is, from how I understand it, and admittedly, I haven't played the game, so this is in ignorance from things I've read online.
Oh, I'm definitely getting the game. Once it goes sale on GOG again, which their sales are really crazy, just as crazy as Steam sales. Because I had a chance to get it, like, way cheap, but I decided to get the other one.
Ah, that's probably for the best. I think the other one, despite its flaws, is the better game.
Oh, I'm still gonna let's play the 2018 one.
Fair enough.
I don't care how crappy it is.
But it's just that's the frustrating part, especially because you need to... Like, if you want to be... this is actually a really nice touch for the 2018 game. If you are ignorant... There are story things that you miss out on, but you experience different things because your character isn't going as crazy as, say, like an occult detective would.
Yeah.
And so I think that's really cool. But the thing is, there are things that are tied to the skill checks, and since they're not guaranteed, you can basically just waste all of your points.
Which is really weird. Because do you know how skill checks in the tabletop version work?
No, I do not.
You have to roll. So let's say your stat is, let's say you have a stat in something that's 50, right?
Okay.
You have to roll a D100. You want lower than your stat.
So it's like World of Horror, right?
I was actually going to ask you, is World of Horror just like that? Because I'm trying to because when I saw the rolls, and I've got extra math on, and I'm trying to look at this, I'm like, how does this work again? Do I actually have to aim for a lower number?
Yes.
Okay.
And to add to the confusion, the achievement that is called Bad Luck Roll a 1 without modifiers is actually rolling a 12.
That's funny.
Panstash, please fix.
Panstash, no just fix, update.
I'm dying here. I
Panstash,
hate
finish
this.
that house already.
Panstash, please.
Please don't actually be dead in secret.
I hope that... I mean, I hope nothing bad happened to him.
Yeah.
I don't think so, because I'm pretty sure... Yizbird said that they would tell us if something bad happened to Panstash. So I think it's just like... If I had to guess, it's just that being a dentist in the, like, inverse ghosting years is probably, like, really time-consuming.
I can imagine.
Because I still haven't been able to get to the dentist. I've been trying.
Yeah. I had emergency dental the beginning of this year, so I had to. I had to get a root canal.
Ooh.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah, I just need to get the plaque. I just need to get a teeth clean.
Yeah. Fuck. But yeah, Call of Cthulhu, you have to roll a D100, and you have to get a low number, lower than your stat. So, like, the lower your stat, the harder it is to do checks. So, it's kind of funny that, like, Call of Cthulhu game would decide to choose percentiles for checks.
Well, I'm not entirely sure if it's like... It's a random chance. I don't know if it's percentage-based, admittedly. But it is, like, not very... Because I don't like the fact that you can... You can't earn skill points during the game. And so once you make a build, that's your build. So I don't like how you can basically just waste all your skill points and never see any benefit to them. Because it's all just random chance. Like, maybe that makes sense for, like, the tabletop game. But the thing is, when you're playing a tabletop game, the DM can always fudge the numbers, right? So if something happens that's not, like, good for the story or whatever, there's a player, there's a person who's, like, deciding, well, maybe that didn't happen. Or maybe this catastrophic thing, or maybe this failure wasn't that bad, right? But when you're playing a game, it is like it's a binary thing. Like, either you succeed or you don't. And there are no... There's nothing to account for that, so... There's no sort of correction in case things go horribly wrong.
I still need to get you into doing tabletop stuff with us.
Who's us?
Like, me and whoever else wants to do it.
I
Because...
was about to say.
Yeah. Because I have... Because, so, you know how, like, every Thursday I've been doing Dungeon World with my friends? Well, he's taking a break, and he's like, does anyone else want to do something? So currently I'm running Starpunk every Thursdays.
I was going to say, in my conversation with Plungerhead tomorrow, I remember one of us bringing up the idea of a... Well, it wasn't a tabletop thing, but Plungerhead, being silly, misinterpreted it as a tabletop thing for YouTube or streaming content. And he said that would be dope. Now, I don't quite remember what my response is. You might have to remind me.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, there's a couple. So, like, here's the thing. A lot of the games I've played now, like Dungeon World and various systems like that, they have spoiled me because they're very rules light. And by that I mean, hey, rule of cool, my dude. It comes to a situation where it's like, I want to perform this action. Like, instead of looking at like 5th edition and be like, all right, well, I want to use this ability. I can move once, like shit like that.
Yeah. It's
more, can I like run up against the wall, do a backflip, and shoot a guy while I'm midair? Fuck it, do it. Let's see if you can nail the roll, though. That's all it is.
Yeah.
And a lot of those systems use D6s for their rolls instead of like a D20. Like, Dungeon World will say your roll is a 2d6 plus whatever your stat is. If you roll between a 1 and a 6, you fail. 7 and 9 is a partial success. So you succeed, but something else could happen. And 10 plus is a full success. Like, it's really cool. Like, for example, if you do a hack and slash, which is just, hey, I'm just gonna hit this dude in the face with my sword. It's like, dude, do it up. You roll 7 and 9. All right, you trade, so you both do damage to each other. Easy enough. So I love shit like that. And Dungeon World runs off like, what's the system is actually called? It's like Apocalypse or something. I forgot the actual name of the group. But there's another one that's powered by the Apocalypse. Yeah, that's what it is. There's another one that does that. It's called Monster of the Week. Which is another popular one. That's more for spooky stuff.
Hey, it is the season.
It is the season. Maybe I will force you to play it. To be fair, I could just force you to do Dungeon World 2 and it would work. So I'm running Starpunk. My other idea for them was to run my Adventures in the Occult Club.
Oh yeah, you told me about that.
Yeah, which it would use Dungeon World, but to be fair, I could use Monster of the Week. The reason I wanted to use Dungeon World, which Dungeon World has like old school classes like, Paladin, Fighter, those classes.
Those are old school?
Well, yeah.
Huh.
We're talking fantasy, older than time itself.
Oh. That's real myth.
Yeah. But yeah, it's just like, well, how would a student be a fighter? And it's like, well, maybe if you went to the other dimension, you become a fighter. Because fuck you.
You could make it something like the student join like the karate club or their.
Well, no, like that.
Like
a lot of that
baseball team.
A lot of that would work, but like in this actual setting, what it was is you guys get pulled, like the occult club students get pulled in and now have to solve mysteries.
Yeah, you said it was kind of like a Persona thing, right? Like you have your occult version and then you have your real world version.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I was picking Dungeon World, because it's like, hey, in your heart it says you're a paladin, so you get paladin powers in the other realm. Shit like that. To be fair, Monster.
Think it would run?
It depends.
Now that's not an answer.
It is. It's just an answer you don't like, which sucks for you. Welcome to customer service with Joey Hazard.
Oh, which don't talk to me about customer service.
This is literally how customer service works. Because, hey, what is the answer to this problem I'm having? Here's your answer. I don't like that. That sucks. It doesn't change the answer. I've done it for 10 years. Let me give you a hint. The customer is never right. Fuck you. The customer is right 20% of the time. Because 80% of the time, it's their fault.
I see.
That's literally how I felt working that kind of job for 10 years. Not at the same place, mind you, but still 10 years.
Yeah. Personally, I try to avoid situations where I have to go through customer service, because it always feels so weird, because you're basically complaining to somebody who has no, like, the person you're complaining to had nothing to do with your current situation.
Right.
Right, so that always felt weird. But there are some situations where you have to go through customer support, and then you hate those. Because then you, like... For me, it's like, if I go through customer service, it's something that I have to do. And so that means that I have to basically give this person a hard time. Which...
Yeah.
Admittedly, like, that's not something that I like to do.
Yeah. But, like, the reason I say it would depend is because, well, if we could actually schedule it, how much time it would take, you know, because it would, like, essentially a session would be, like, 2 to 3 hours. And that could be a month. So, like, we would have to... Because it's not a one-shot. Like, I could probably give it a one-shot demo to you all. And see how you like it, and then we can go from there. But if I were to say what's a good sizable amount of time to see if you are into it, would probably be a month. So 4 days. Because it would be like a weekly thing.
Ah, I see.
That's how it would make more sense to try to schedule it that way. But since we're all adults, it's not that easy anymore.
It definitely is not that easy.
Yeah. We're lucky enough in my current group that we all have pretty much enough time on Thursdays. Because luckily, I technically only work 9 to 5.
Technically.
Yeah.
I don't like the technically.
Well, it really depends on how many calls get scheduled and how far away I have to drive. So I tell people it could be a really short... I tell people technically I could work from 9 to 3, 9 to 5. You know, it just depends. Because I could get out earlier. I could be out by 1 o'clock. I could be out later and I only get home till 6 o'clock. Like, it varies.
I see.
Yeah. But this past week I drove 957 miles, so that's fun.
957 miles for your work?
Yeah, for that week.
For that week?
Yeah.
That better be a company car, brother.
It's not.
Oh, no.
But they reimbursed me.
Okay, you better get your car checked like 1,000,000 times. They better be paying for that.
Well, yeah, that's what the reimbursement's for.
900 miles? Jesus Christ.
Yeah. I get reimbursed for it, so... And I have to fill in a report every week, and it's easy. It's just, hey, how many miles did you drive? This many. All right, so you get this much money back. Cool. And I have, like, the math memorized. So, like, just for example, this week alone, I'm going to get... And it's a bi-weekly paycheck. So I am going to get, so far, an extra $288 added onto my paycheck.
Okay, that is absolutely not enough. Like, what if your car breaks
That's
down?
1 week. So...
What if your car breaks down? You can't fix your car in $200. You need at least, like, 500 or 600 for that.
So you're not listening. What's 200 times 2, buddy?
400.
Okay. So, in theory, if I get an average of about 200 a week, and granted, that's almost 300 just in 1 week. That means I'm getting anywhere from $400 to $500 extra a paycheck. Because I have to fill out a report every week, Web.
Well, yes, I
and it's a bi-weekly paycheck.
But, so, what you're saying is that's them covering you, quote unquote.
Yeah, that's them covering me using my car.
Okay, so if your car broke down, they wouldn't reimburse you the cost to fix it.
It would depend. I don't know. I haven't been in that situation. Because the last time my car broke down and I could technically pay for it, I decided, I'm going to scrap it instead and get a new car.
Huh.
Yeah, so I'm driving a newer car. I'm driving a Toyota. It's going to last, like, for 20,000 years.
I hope it does.
I mean, there's literally a Reddit post of a man in the comments saying, just get yourself a Toyota. Like, it was like, hey, what kind of car should I get? Man posted, yeah, just get yourself a Toyota Corolla. Best car I've had for 60 years.
Well, if somebody posted on Reddit, it has to be true.
I mean, obviously.
Speaking of Reddit, I thought of an interesting idea for the -2 reason. I wanted to run it by you. And this seems like an opportune time when we're both extremely tired and not making our best judgment calls.
Yeah.
I was thinking it would be funny if we did a Am I the Asshole segment.
The answer is always yes.
Well, you know what I mean, right? The Reddit thing. Where basically people they do like a thing of like, am I the asshole, Reddit?
Yeah. Now, is this a situation we have to come up with something where we think we are the assholes, or did you want to pull a Reddit post and fucking make fun of it?
I wanted to pull a Reddit post, and then we could debate on whether or not OP is the asshole.
Yes, please. Because that could only go south.
Like, what could possibly go wrong? Not absolutely everything. Everything about that idea could go horribly wrong.
Yeah, it is a bad time waiting to happen, but we're gonna do it.
My favorite ones are where it's the person gets branded the asshole for a completely ridiculous reason, and you're just like, Reddit, are you okay? Like, I'll give you a perfect example. I was looking at the curated. I'm getting absolutely bullied right here. I was looking at the curated ones, right? And one of them was, am I the asshole for not wanting alcohol at my wedding? And he was marked as the asshole. And the story was, my wife, I don't want alcohol at the wedding. My wife wants alcohol at the wedding. And our guests want alcohol at the wedding. But we're both students, and alcohol is really expensive, so I want to save money. And people in the comments were like, you are a douchebag. Wine and alcohol and booze are the most important part of a wedding. I wouldn't have gone to my own wedding if there wasn't copious amounts of wine there. How dare you, OP? It was great.
Oh my god, there's a not safe for work one. I'm not gonna read that one.
At least not on stream, please. 20 more minutes to go. Well, 17, 16, but you know. Oh no. Okay. 0 credits remain, stage 3. You know, I remember reading some rule about Toho where Zune doesn't want you to do the final stage on, like, videos and live streaming, which I don't think people respect, or maybe the thing is taken out of context, or maybe it's only for new games. But I certainly don't have to worry about that rule anytime soon. But I really do want to get to the final boss of this game, though, because she has my favorite theme song in Toho, Kobito of the Shining Needle. That is a really good song.
Am I the asshole for telling my roommate to move out? Oh, this should be good.
Oh, Joey, you gotta read it. We gotta do it.
Alright. Do you want me to read it now?
Yeah, let's go. Let's do the segment. Let's practice.
Okay. Am I the asshole telling my roommate to move out? July 2020, my 34-year-old roommate, female. Wait, what? How did they word this? Hold on. July 2020, my female 34 roommate, male 35, lost everything. I'm already confused now. Awesome.
So if they're saying my,
Oh,
then that
my,
probably...
so that they're telling themselves they're... Okay, it's
Yeah,
just
so-
fucking... It's weirdly worded.
Yeah,
But,
so
okay,
34... So 34...
Yeah, 30.
Female
so
is the OP.
She's a 34 female. Okay. Roommate's a male at 35 years old. Lost everything. Okay, that sucks. He lived with his dad, who died from... They just put C, so I'm assuming cancer. He lost his job due to it. He was going to live in his car, so I said, hey, move into my 2-bedroom house for crazy cheap. All right, that's very nice of you.
Yeah,
I made a point to say it is short term until he saved enough money to get his shit together.
Okay.
Weird way to phrase it, but yeah. I asked how long, and he said the end of the year tops. It's now been 15 months. I love living alone. I work hard to afford living alone. Lately, he lives on the couch in the front room, and he sleeps until, well, into the afternoon, so that I have to tiptoe around. All right, that can be frustrating. I get it.
Yeah.
You want to live alone again. But here's why I might be the asshole.
Oh. OP
I know
self-admittance?
Yeah, I know he can't afford to live elsewhere. His choice, though, as he found a 5-day job a week for good pay, but cut it down to 2 days to follow a low-paying hobby. Ooh. Oh, that sucks.
Oh.
I really want to tell him he's overstayed his welcome, but I'm terrified he's going to have to move into his car or be homeless if I tell him to leave. How can I make a friend homeless? Right. He's a great friend, but damn, I work hard to be able to afford to live alone. Also, if you find me not the asshole, what do I do or say not to ruin the friendship? Too long didn't read. I don't know how to navigate potentially making a friend homeless, but also it was only supposed to be a few months, and now it's almost a year and a half. Edit. To those asking, he pays $650 with utilities, including my monthly amount, is usually close to $2,300.
So he's paying $650?
Yeah.
That's a decent chunk of change.
That is a huge chunk. I mean, I pay $590 for my share, but my apartment is not worth the fucking almost like over $900 rent. It sucks here, but it's whatever. I digress. I thought this was going to be a little more crazy. This is not as crazy. This is actually depressing. I picked the wrong one.
You did. So before I make my judgment, what is the Reddit consensus?
Oh, dude, I really don't want to read comments. Let's see.
It's tagged. It gets tagged by the community, and it will say like not the asshole and or the asshole or everyone's the asshole.
I don't see that anywhere.
Oh, maybe it hasn't been tagged. Maybe it's a new one.
It was an hour ago.
Ah. Okay, well...
If you tell him it is time to move and he chooses to live in his car, you're not making him homeless, he's making choices. He chose to work only 2 days per week. He is choosing to take advantage of your generosity, not the asshole.
So...
What are these tags? These people are tagged asshole enthusiasts. Alright, so it seems like the general consensus of these people are saying you're not the asshole.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, like, I think the thing that does it for me is, and of course, this is assuming that OP is a reliable narrator. Like, we have no idea, but assuming that OP is a reliable narrator, the thing that does it for me that makes her not the asshole is that he chose to take a lower-paying job, even though he got a better one, just so that he could do a hobby. Which...
Am I the asshole for telling my dad to fuck off?
Okay, that's gotta be a good one.
I hope so. Because so far, we just... Yeah.
Are you on curated or not curated? Because curated usually has, like, the really good ones.
I don't... What is curated?
Go to... Or type in the search bar, am I the asshole curated?
Okay.
It's, like, the best ones.
Am I
So you don't have to sort through the... You don't have to sort through the garbage.
Curated. I don't think that worked.
Huh.
Hold on. Am I the asshole? Curated.
That subreddit does exist. I've been there.
I see Am I the Asshole filtered.
Oh, yeah, that's it. Sorry.
New. This one's marked asshole.
Oh, let's go.
Am I the asshole for eating brother's girlfriend's pizza and not paying? There's one that says everyone sucks. What is this? Am I the asshole for refusing to do anything that my girlfriend wanted me to during my 2 weeks off of work? I mean, kinda. But why is it marked everyone sucks? Do we read this one?
We gotta. Why does the girlfriend suck in this situation? I gotta know.
Okay, alright.
I gotta know.
Everyone sucks. Am I the asshole for refusing to do anything my girlfriend? Okay. I'm a 29-year-old male. I have lived with my girlfriend who's 32 for just under a year. We've been seeing each other for 3 years and change. Alright, congrats. Recently, I earned a promotion at my work. I've worked my butt off for this promotion for several years and have barely taken any time off during that duration. When I found out about my promotion and that they wouldn't actually need me for my new role for about a month, that's actually kind of awesome.
Oh, that's
I decided
crazy.
to finally cash in on some of my pay time off and take 10 days, 14 total, from work in between my old role and my new role.
Okay, congrats.
My girlfriend...
to him.
Yeah, fucking awesome. Little vacation, homie. When my girlfriend found out about this, she decided to go ahead and put in for the first week of my time off from her job as well, which she was granted. When I found out about this, I told her, I'm glad to be able to spend some time with you, but I just want to hang out and do nothing with my 2 weeks off. Just watch some
that's
Netflix
great.
or whatever. Okay. However, she bought paint and painting supplies for us to work on the guest room together.
Oh, no.
She also planned for us
no.
to go to her parents' cabin up north on a lake for a few days before she had to go back to work.
Okay, the question is, are you alone in the cabin?
I don't know, man. The first week off of our vacation is coming up this week. And this was a day ago.
Oh, no.
Oh, okay. To be fair, this was posted... Okay, posted on I Am the Asshole 2 days ago. Posted on this filtered one a day ago. That's. I think I'm reading that right. Okay.
Okay.
When I found out about her plans, I told her, no, I told you that I didn't want to do anything with my 2 weeks off. Stop trying to hijack my time off, please. She got very upset. I added that please part because I feel like that made more sense, but whatever. She got very upset and said that time together will be hard to come by for several years and that I was being selfish, especially since she was only asking me to spend one of my weeks off with her and leaving me completely free for my second. I think that she was wrong to try to take over my days off like this, especially after I told her that I just wanted to use them to relax and do what I wanted. She thinks that I have 2 whole weeks off and that I should give her one of them since we are a couple. Am I the asshole?
Huh. That's a little bit more gray than I was expecting, but that's absolutely incredible.
The final verdict, everyone sucks. I'm like, I feel like she's more in the wrong because it sounds like the way he's wording it, that she just did it without asking him. And
Yeah.
kind of just forced it down his throat, which I feel like that makes her the asshole. But like, I don't know. He sounded a little rude about it too, but I don't know.
Yeah, I think the weird thing is, right, that OP kinda sounds like the asshole in his own writing.
Yeah.
So, what does he sound like? What actually happened? Like, this is metagaming, alright? This is metagaming.
This is metagaming.
But he sounds like he was being an asshole in his own writing. So unless he's just like, how reliable is this guy to narrate? Like, he got a promotion in work, so he has to be at least a little reliable, right? So I don't know. So here's the thing. I think the painting the guest room is a step too far. I think that's an infringement on boyfriend day off rights.
Yeah.
But going up to a private cabin with your girlfriend when you're both having time off. If the parents are there, I think that's infringing on boyfriend rights. If the parents aren't there and it's just the two of you and you can relax together, I think that's probably fine. But travel can drain some people, so it depends on how far they have to travel, right?
Yeah.
So I would say that, honestly, I want to say everybody sucks.
Yeah. Hold on. Oh, was this deleted?
Oh, was it deleted?
No, it got deleted.
No.
I found one that says, am I the asshole to... Okay, first of all, this is weird. Am I the asshole to protect a friend's identity after they ruined a baby shower? I don't know what happens because it said it was deleted.
So there's no,
but it's marked... It's marked asshole.
That's great.
So it is supposed to delete by the person who originally posted it. It doesn't appear in any feeds. Anyone with the direct link will need to see the message.
Oh.
Okay, OPS offered the file explanation for why they think they might be the asshole. I knew my friend takes the opportunity to really do dumb things. Don't downvote assholes.
Don't downvote assholes.
Let's break this down. Okay, I'm just reading the comments because the comments are still here.
Oh, thank God. We get to see Reddit's reaction.
Let's break this down. You brought someone who you knew who has little to no self-control to an emotionally heightened situation. Specifically, in a situation you knew the family would start some chaos. You brought that person that is known to cause problems. In short, you brought a flame to a gasoline store that already had smoke. Now, you're trying to cover for this person who assaulted someone. Oh my God. He could have told the family to fuck off, told them to leave, etc. But instead, he unleashed a damn hose and could have seriously hurt someone. The answer didn't have to be spraying the sister with water, but that was where he took it. The situation already had drama. Now you're trying to protect the person who needs to answer for their actions.
That took a turn. Oh my God. I was not expecting.
Wait, you can Google the phrase burned by hose water and see pictures of toddlers that had scalding hot water blasted on them. Oh my God, what happened? What is happening in this?
What in God's name did you stumble upon?
I don't know. Wait, hold on. Poisoning myself trying to... Wait, someone quoted this one. Poisoning myself trying to become a Viking berserker. So you got drunk and tried to mimic a particular accent? Yeah, every region has their own similar designations. Like here in America, it's Florida man.
Is this still the baby shower story?
Yes, this is all the comments. I'm an Aussie too, and I've seen someone get seriously burned from a hose that was out in the sun. It's not fun. It's not a fun time. Anyone involved? Okay, that sucks.
So, from what I understand, this guy with no self-control went to a baby shower, and he assaulted somebody with a hose?
I guess.
That's a weak definition of assault.
Okay, this...
If it's just spraying somebody with water.
I don't know what the fuck happened. And I'm really upset this is deleted because I need answers.
When people... Everybody gangstas until you are the asshole.
80% of Reddit says the asshole. Interesting. As someone who's been abused by my own... Jesus, in this manner... Man is a fucking hero. People are screaming about physical assault, but does one care that the pregnant woman was being mentally, emotionally assaulted in front of everyone? The shit... That shit lasts years. A hot water blast that didn't do any physical harm isn't going to send the abusive, shitty sister to therapy. And the pregnant lady and the in-laws and father to be, we're low-key thankful for the garden hose karma fairy, so fuck that shitty abusive family, not the asshole. What happened? I need answers.
I wonder if there's an archive link somewhere for that.
I didn't see one.
Oh man, that is.
I
don't know how to react.
Here's one that's marked asshole. Here, before I read this, I gotta check my laundry.
Okay. Listen, I don't know what to even say about that. All right, it sounds like something crazy happened at a baby shower, and a hose was involved, and I just died in the video game, which is not cool. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Reimu hit different. Reimu really do hit different, actually. Reimu Hakari. AKA Red Sunny. Oh, by the way, the final Smash character is coming out soon. I hope it's Reimu. That would be cool. But it would also be cool if it was like some generic enemy from Kirby and or what's it called? A generic enemy from Kirby or a subspace emissary enemy. Both of those things would be cool. But obviously I want it to be Reimu. The music would be so good. Like the Smash team doing a, well, for me, Kobe Cove the Shining Needle, that's my favorite song, but like, you know, pretty much any of them. Please stop. Oh my god. Reimu has had enough. But there's another one, like Reimu's theme is like Diochromatic Lotus Butterfly, something like that. That would be cool. Also, the Sea of 53 Minutes. That is another banger. Although, is that a Toho song, or is that like a Toho CD song? I'm not entirely sure. Anyways, this is what happens when Joey leaves. We devolve into talking about a topic that I'm not entirely familiar with. Which is the game that I'm currently playing. Boss status bullied. I thought this was a scythe, but now I think it's a paintbrush because of the bombs. I do have to say, though, that getting to stage 3 with my credits, that's, I do like that. I don't usually get to stage 3, because there's, like, stage 5 in the extra stage, so... I feel like I'm doing good. Even though I'm not very good at the game. I'm doing good, but I'm also not. Also, what is Squid Game? Is that just Splatoon? I've been hearing a lot of people talk about Squid Game. And we are gonna end the stream soon, but I want to hear the last. I want to hear the last "Am I the Asshole" story that Joey found, because he seemed to really be excited about that one. I almost died there again. I still might die, but it is the cost of doing business. I I do apologize for the lackluster commentary. I am using 80% of my power because I'm weak. Oh my god. You love to see it. Alright, Elon Musk, stage 3 boss, let's go. Immediately just dusted. We have 1 credit remaining. I'm wiping the floor with them. Uh-oh. Don't overcomplicate it. They explode into red shots, and you can dodge the red shots pretty easily. I had to do it to him. The emeralds are too strong. Oh my god.
Alright, I'm back.
Welcome back. I'm hearing all woos and I'm getting scared.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, Elon Musk is too strong. But if I do this, then we might get to stage 4. I just gotta survive 1 more spell card. So far, so good. I've never gotten this far before. Okay, that's not good. I need to go the other way. Okay. Okay. So far, not so bad. So far, not so bad. And by that, I mean I used the bomb, so it's okay.
Am I the asshole for... Oh my god. Am I the asshole for giving some tough love to my husband who lost his job?
Oh no.
Marked asshole.
Oh,
yeah.
okay. Let's do this one and then I'm out.
I don't know. Let me find 1 second.
How was the laundry?
Yeah, it's all good.
You love to see it. But what you don't love to see is Imaizumi Kagero, otherwise known as Elon Musk, at a sliver of health. Bonus failed. History 0 out of 1. And no lives and credits remaining. I wonder if I can find an I Am the Asshole story. Oh good, the Toho music plays while I alt-tab. You love to see it. Okay. Am I the asshole? Filtered.
I got ranch all over me.
I see.
Am I the asshole for telling a girl she is responsible for her failures? Should that be it?
I have several questions.
If it makes it even better, it's marked everyone sucks.
Okay. We got alright, that'll be the final one then.
Alright. 1 second. Alright, good. I read the ending and it's just so good.
Oh no.
My 22 female roommate's friend.
So they're both 22.
They're both 22. Did you find it?
Yeah, I found it.
Oh no. It's always
no.
complaining about how unfair life is and how hard it is to find internships. I can actually relate to that because my ex, like, she tried to balance school, work, and an internship. It's not fun.
Oh yeah, definitely not.
She always whines about nepotism and connections, which, to be fair, that can happen. But
I mean, both of those things are true.
They're true, but also a little more unlikely.
But why does OP suck? I gotta know.
And blames everyone else for her shortcomings. She's also jealous of me because I've made smart choices. Oh, you already sound like a bitch. All throughout college and recently secured a well-paying position at a consulting company for after we graduate. she started moaning about how she can't get a job because she's unconnected. I outlined to her exactly how I got my position. I competed for entrance into the best pre-professional organizations based around consulting as a freshman. And since that, I've been networking and gaining internships and experiencing to secure a high-paying position. She could have done the same, but she chose not to. It has nothing to do with the unfairness and connections. She just didn't hustle throughout college, didn't network, and didn't make smart choices like I did. The problem is that she failed personally, not that life isn't fair and frankly, even if it was, she should stop crying about it and get to work. She hates me even more now. I kind of want to say you're the asshole.
You know what? I am going to say you're the asshole because, like, the only thing that he said in this post is that she's a loser and he's great.
Yeah, that's all. Like, it's both female. From what it sounds like.
Sorry. She's a loser and she's great.
Yeah.
Right. So that's just.
Yeah, they're both okay. I get it. Yes, they should probably stop complaining about being connected because, to be fair, that can happen, but it's also very unlikely. You do need to make smarter decisions and you do need to own up to things. However, I feel like the poster is more of an asshole because congratulations on fuck you. Like, oh, I made smart decisions. But to be fair, we're also not knowing what your background is because there are a lot of people that are unfortunately a little more privileged. So go fuck yourself. Also, college is not for everyone. I want to point that out right now.
College isn't easy.
College isn't easy and it's not for everyone. I went to a community college for a year and a half, said, I don't like this, and dropped out.
That was probably the smart choice for your life. I mean,
Yeah, I mean, I feel bad that my mom, and I mean, I don't have a stepdad anymore because fuck that guy, but they had to pay money for it for that year and a half, and I didn't want to go to college in the first place, not right off the bat. I wanted to get a job and do it myself. If I fucked up, it's like, all right, I learned something. But no, lost fucking money from my parents, yay. But no, I just didn't want to, like, it's not for everybody. In fact, the job I have now, I'm working on computers. I'm working on computer hardware. You don't need to go to college for that.
Oh, definitely not.
You can, in fact, if you do go to school for it, it's a trade school. You can learn it at a trade school, which honestly, like, I'm glad that some schools are now posting these things at, like, counselors' offices and stuff like that. It's like, hey, if you don't want to go to college, that's fine. You don't need college to have a well-paying job.
If you're not going into STEM, you don't need to go to college.
Yeah. Like, if you're going to be a lawyer, if you're going to be a doctor, if you're doing social work, yeah, you need to go to college. But that's only if you want to do those things. And there's a lot of other things like you do, like for business school and all that other shit.
Yeah.
Art school, well, we all make mistakes.
Good luck.
Sorry. Sorry to those art majors out there. But no, like, honestly, this poster's an asshole for just, like, flexing on, like, yo, you made shitty decisions, fuck you.
I think
no, you just were better privileged. Fuck you.
I think the thing that really sends me about this story is the fact that, first of all, OP says that she networked to get where she is, so that's literally connections, though.
Yeah.
But also...
That's literally making connections.
But also, the thing is, you're 22 years old, right? Mm-hmm. Like,
you still have a whole life ahead of you.
Calm down. Like, Jesus Christ. It's like, you're 22 years old. You don't have to have connections yet. You're like, you know, you were living... I mean, the economy sucks. You might still be living with your parents, but, like, assuming you left the house at 18, you know, you left the house 3 years ago. It's like, come on. It's completely ridiculous.
Oh yeah, no, it's not that bad. I'm almost 30 and I fucking only now finally got a job I like. You know? Like, it's not fucking easy, but, like, if you're 22 and this was made 5 and 6 days ago, like, it's not even the end of the world for you yet.
Yeah.
Just calm down. But yeah, I don't know about everyone sucks. I feel like the poster sucks more than the other person. Yeah, the other person seems a bit whiny, but I don't know.
But that doesn't make you an asshole. Whining doesn't make you an asshole.
Yeah.
It can make you annoying, but it doesn't make you the asshole.
Also, I'm looking at this little verdict box, the judgment bot. The judgment bot's an idiot. Because it says final verdict, everyone sucks, but it has more votes in you're the asshole. And in fact, that has the most votes.
Huh.
Sure, it's a difference of 2% between you're the asshole and, not the asshole. But, like, yeah.
Well, remember, there's 23% everyone sucks. So, with the fact that you're the asshole and not the asshole are basically within, like, a margin of error being tied. The fact that everyone sucks has a 23%, I think that's about right, actually. Wait, am I looking at the same thing? Oh, yes,
Yeah, probably.
I am. It's very weird. It's like I'm looking at am I the asshole for telling a girl she's responsible for her failures, and you scroll down, and then it says more posts from am I the asshole filtered, and then it says am I the asshole for telling a girl she's responsible for her failures.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Listen, I just saw the most incredible one, which is, am I the asshole for telling my wife she doesn't look good in her favorite dress?
Yo, I thought you were about to read off the one I found.
What did you find?
It's marked asshole. Am I the asshole for telling my niece how her parents actually started dating?
No. No. Oh, no.
Please tell me I can read this. We're going down a really bad rabbit hole.
We are. Oh, I found it. Okay. I gotta see. Let's see.
Okay. She was visiting us and asked me about it. Her husband is from a wealthy family. He was known to take his girlfriend on lavish dates, but was considered to be boring. Interesting. He asked her out. My sister only accepted because she wanted to go great dates, all right, and hang out with rich people, and she expected it to fizzle out in a month, but she was smitten by the end of the third date. All right, doesn't sound too bad. I saw her go from he does talk too much to he is passionate about his interests, and I love hearing him being so excited about them. Okay. I told her what happened.
Yet.
She didn't seem fazed by it, and everything was fine until my sister called me and chewed me out. She asked me I had any sense at all to tell her that she was very upset about it. It seems her grandparents have been telling her that her mother married her dad for their money, and what I told her confirmed it. Oh no!
Oh.
She's very angry at my sister. I feel awful. It is just a cute story for me. I feel like it inadvertently created a massive problem. I should have told her a more faltering version of the story or omitted details. I feel like a real asshole right now.
Well, he got his wish.
Oh my god.
So I think I get it now. He basically called his sister like a gold digger, right?
Yeah, but like to him the story sounded kind of cute.
It is cute though.
He thought nothing bad of the story, and then he realized, oh shit, it does sound bad, doesn't it?
You know, I sympathize for OP here because I feel like I'm dense enough to walk into a situation like that.
Yeah.
Because, you know, to me, like, reading that first part, it's like, yeah, that does sound kind of cute. Like, you want to date a rich person to go on, like, a crazy date, and then you're like, oh, this guy's actually really sweet. And then you go out with him, and then, like, you're married, right? And so, that's actually a really cute and sweet story, at least for me. And then when you put it in that context of grandparents and mothers and sisters screaming at your sister, it puts it into a frame.
Oh my god. I'm really sorry that I keep looking at these. You should have not have told. I knew what I'm the asshole was, but I didn't think it would be this crazy. Alright. So, I'm gonna be honest with you. This is the ultimate final one, I swear to God.
Okay. The
Okay,
Toho death music
I'm
can
sure,
only go on for so long.
Yeah, because I was gonna say, I'm sure you want to like end the stream and go to bed, right?
True, as our good friend Plungerhead would say, true facts.
Okay, this is the reason I say this one. It's a tiny bit long, but probably not too long.
As long as
this will be the last one.
That's fine.
Well, the title, it's marked. Everyone sucks, and the title is "Cost the School $14K." So here we go. As I was picking up my son from school one day, I was approached by a teacher who knows I work in the audio-visual install world. Already loving this. She asked me, over a blaring screech coming through all the speakers in the school, if I might know how to shut down this integrated PA they have. I said I could try, why not? For clarity, I work in the automotive car audio industry, so while I have a healthy understanding of automotive AV, I'm not highly versed in home or commercial, but I digress. You should have just stopped right there and told them no. Her and the maintenance man cannot get me into the room where the control equipment is because the key is somehow missing. At this point, I should have said, nope, can't help, and then left it be. Should have done that. But it was Friday, and they had tried to reach this company several times, and these speakers were really freaking out. It would wail and screech alternatively over and over, kids walking with headphones in or covering their ears. This had to be going on for some 30 minutes already. So I stuck my foot in. In the very next room, in the rafters, I found the speaker line bundle. I told them the only way I could make it stop was to cut all the lines. Uh-oh. They would need to be I'm assuming soldered back together, and I warned them that the company that services the equipment would likely charge for that. Was told by the maintenance guy to cut it, so I did. All right, I want to point out the maintenance man of the school said to do it.
The maintenance man.
I'm just saying, they got the go-ahead, so I feel like I'm obviously there's more to this, so I feel like if the school said to do it, it's automatically their fault. I'm just saying. They gave you the action to do it. What I didn't know, hence my post, and why I should have just stayed out of it, was that those systems have repeaters and amplifiers along the way.
Oh no.
Makes sense in hindsight that a system with that many speakers would need boosters along the way. I cut each one by one with only my phone's flashlight and at a weird angle in the rafters. Those details are feeble, but true statement attempting to excuse the next part.
Oh no.
Some of the cables I cut were fiber optic.
Oh no.
And some carried data and some carried who knows what. All were the same color and gauge, which is really stupid.
Yeah.
But someone fucked up. Now I can go into the fact that all the lines, even fiber optic, can be spliced, but in my own field, I always insist on replacing instead of splicing. At that, I can agree with. Yeah. When possible, because in the long run, it proves more reliable. While a speaker wire can be soldered and be good as new, a data line can, if rarely, have issues in the resistance in the solder splice changes the voltage on the line. That is the downside, and that's why when stuff like that happens, it is better just to replace parts.
Yeah.
I'm saying that, not the post isn't saying that, I'm saying that because in my professional opinion, it's better to replace parts than try to mend things. A fiber optic line can be spliced, but I understand the manufacturers wanting to have the system redone to ensure quality over the long term. So in short, I get it. I shouldn't have cut shit. I thought I was helping, but now the school has a $14K bill to rerun the lines I cut, and I feel like shit about it. To be fair, I am a little on the fence on this. I kind of say you're not the asshole. You offered to help. You did mention they'd have to cut the lines, so you gave the school, the people you were working with, an option. You told them, I could do this, but in theory it looks like I have to cut wires.
I mean, honestly...
They should have said no. They should have said no, yes. Told the person no, and walked away. The fact the school, the maintenance guy in the school, said to cut them, that is why I'm saying it is the school's fault. Maybe nobody's the asshole.
I'm gonna go with nobody's the asshole, because, the thing is, the school doesn't know what those wires are either, right? And so
Yeah.
they think that, oh, like he thinks it's just audio wires, the school thinks it's just audio wires, and so he's like, hey, if I cut these wires, it'll shut the thing off, but it's probably gonna cost you quite a bit of money because it's expensive. And the school's like, yeah, go for it. Then, like, I understand feeling bad about it. Like, here's the thing, it doesn't even seem like, by how he worded his story, that the school wants him to pay for it or anything. It's just
yeah,
like...
no, like, I feel bad that every time I find a crazy fucking titled one, it's not as crazy as it sounds.
I mean,
like,
it's crazy to this guy,
this one's pretty crazy, but it's like, no one was really the asshole. It's just, y'all are dumb. And I say this because I've never had to run wires, but during my Dell certification, they do teach you about, like, certain things. And when I did attempt to, learn about... I just hurt myself. When I did learn, attempted to take, like, A+, they do teach you about wiring, like fiber optics, Cat5 and Cat6 wires, which you're mostly going to find Cat6s, because that's going to be the standard nowadays. But, well, I think, no, Cat5 standard. Whatever. All I know is, like, there's a reason, like, buying a bundle of wires is cheap. Because there's no reason to solder them together. There's no reason to splice those cords. You can, and it's not
no reason.
Super hard, but it's easier just to either cut the wire and just re-add it yourself, because there are tools where you can just, the little plastic bit at the end of an Ethernet, the actual plug itself, that can be removed and rewired, and it's really fucking easy. Well, I say easy, it is tedious, but it's easy enough. And you can, like, rewire it yourself. That's kind of easy. But, like, cutting it in the middle and splicing it, no, you might as well just start over. Like, nope, just start the line over. So, I'm gonna say nobody's the asshole, and you're all just stupid. Can there be a tag? Y'all just stupid.
Yeah, I think I gotta say that they are definitely just stupid, because it's not like... For me, like, why didn't you just, like, shoogle the door handle until the locked door opened? Locks aren't that secure.
Yeah.
I've watched too many lockpicking lawyer videos to ever trust a locked anything ever again. Right? You probably could have just taken, like, a sheet of thin plastic and shoogled it in there, and the lock probably would have fallen apart.
I mean, apparently everything happens in fucking schools. Like, first of all, I'm just gonna quickly mention my hatred for all-in-one computers.
Oh yeah, AIOs.
I hate them. They are fucking terrible. You can literally get a micro optiplex and a monitor that acts as a docking station, and you're gonna get just as much power, if not probably more, and the same amount of space you get. Just get micro optiplexes. Do not get fucking all-in-ones. Anywho, I had to go to a school recently and fix an all-in-one. I had to replace the motherboard and the power supply. Easy enough. He mentioned it was from the classroom from hell. Now, I'm going to assume that it's probably a lot of delinquents. Whatever. Now, Web, you've seen what a broken screen on a computer looks like.
Of course.
So you could probably tell if the screen is off, you could see bleeded pixels, correct?
Yeah.
I didn't see that. It looked like the screen was fine. Dirty, but fine.
Oh no.
But the problem with the computer was why I had to get a power supply and motherboard is because it wasn't turning on and posting. It's like, okay. So we replaced both because it was both a bad supply and a port on the board.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, hey, it's showing good sign of power. It's cycled. Perfect. Let's power it on. And immediately the screen comes on, and there's a clear indication of someone punched it. I looked right at the client and said, "Yeah, classroom from hell, I see." So I had to order a screen for them, which I thought it was funny because you couldn't tell at all. You couldn't tell it was broken. The second it turned on, I'm just like, huh. Well, it turns on.
Well, yeah, it just works.
It just works. But my parents disowned me for playing too much Destiny. Okay.
Is that another Am I the Asshole post?
It's a YouTube video.
Okay.
But I honestly think for our segment, can we do that? So, like, actually, this is actually a really good question. How often do you plan on recording these? Like, is this a once a week kind of thing? Yeah.
I would like to do it once a week.
So, can we have a segment called Asshole of the Week?
Yes, we can.
Yes, we have to do it every week.
I would like to, for the first episode that we do, for the first 2 episodes we do, I'd like to record them on the same day, just so that we have, like, a buffer.
Yeah.
But yes.
Buffer.
A buffer, yes.
When would you like to do the first one?
I don't know. We can talk about that on the back and in the wire. I'm going to end the stream now.
Yes.
Thank you all so much for watching. We went a little bit longer over time, but it was fun. And we read some incredible stories about my man cutting like 18 million fiber optic cables. So,
Jesus.
You know, good for him. And by that, I mean, he seemed really upset about it in the comments, and he was, he expected people to call him the asshole. But obviously, no one was the asshole. It's just a good deed never goes unpunished. So, thank you all so much for watching. My name's Webweaver. If you clicked because you saw the thumbnail, the artist is Vira. They're in the link in the description. And then what you see on your screen right now is going to be the new profile icon for the channel. That was made by Wander Still. Again, link in the description. Thanks for watching. Hope you're all staying safe out there. Have a good one. Bye.
Woo!